That's a pretty fucking big mountain. What the fuck's going? Oh, fuck, I hit the tripod. Okay, so today we're heading over to a photography location in Mount Fuji. The problem is that we have to catch a shuttle bus, and then we have to catch another bus, then we have to catch a train, and then we have to walk up a mountain. So let's go. We have to wait for the shuttle bus. Okay, so we just made it to the gate now, but the thing is, it's 10 past 4 right now, and the sun sets at about 4:30. It sets really early in Japan for some fucked up reason. I don't know why, but I actually don't even know how long it takes to get up the top of this mountain to get the shot that I want, which is one shot that I really wanted to get while I'm here in Tokyo. Actually, no, I'm not even in Tokyo. Where the fuck even am I right now? We're kind of in a rush, so I'm probably not going to stay here for that long. Let's get up to the top. We haven't even made it halfway. Fuck my life. I've seen this shot heaps of times, and I just know how worth it this will be once we get to the top. But we have to get there first. If Hayden doesn't die first. Holy shit. That's next level. Yeah, I couldn't even think about one thing to Photoshop out. From what I saw in the photo, this is exactly what I expected and more. That's amazing.
More than what you expected.
So it's more, yeah. That's more than what I expected. Shut up, mate. Holy shit, man, what a view. That's unbelievable. Taking a photo is one thing, but standing in front of Mount fucking Fuji right now, that's honestly, it's just fucking cool, man. Just being able, like, to be up here right now. If you get a chance to come to Japan, you have to check out Mount Fuji. It's a must. This place is just second to none. I've gotten that many good photos today, like it's ridiculous, and we've had such a big day as well, just getting to Mount Fuji, getting here today. We finally got here now, so I've taken some good photos. I'm keen to get back to the hotel and jump in a hot spa because I'm such a fucking princess. And then we'll get editing. Okay, so that was actually a really fun photo shoot, and probably the most memorable part of Japan was going to Mount Fuji, because Tokyo was exactly what I expected it to be, but Mount Fuji just absolutely blew me away on what Japan is, and the actual scale of the mountain compared to the village was insane. But anyway, let's talk about the photos. So the first photo, wait, what even is the first photo? So in the first image here, you can see the sheer size of the temple, which is actually a memorial temple for some soldiers that died in a war, and the temple was built right there. If you stand on a certain angle, it actually gets directly in line with Mount Fuji, but you shoot it on the angle so you can get the lighting obviously coming over the mountain and then fading into the image over Mount Fuji, and then you get the temple in the foreground, and it just makes for a sick shot. And obviously I have the light coming through of the sun, so I had to like crouch down and get the angle just right so the sun could come through the temple to get that little sunburst kind of shit going on there. I don't know, whatever. So the second image here, I shot it to the right of the temple where the sun was actually coming over and shining its light on the actual temple itself. At sunrise, it shines to the left of the temple, but at sunset, it shines on the right. So usually for a shot like this, I would actually underexpose my image, but the actual raw image of this shot was pretty well exposed because the lighting was really diffused, and I generally like to shoot around sunset or sunrise because the lighting is the least harsh. I wouldn't actually recommend shooting between like 10 AM and 3 PM, depending obviously where the sun sets and what time it sets in your city, but when we shot this, the lighting was its softest, and that's why the picture looks really well exposed, even raw from the camera, so the editing process was relatively easy. Otherwise, if the lighting was a bit harsher, I would actually shoot my image underexposed so I could bring back the shadows and highlights later. But anyway, to sum up, like I said earlier, I think Mount Fuji was definitely my favorite part of the trip. It was definitely the most memorable part of the trip, and going to this spot, like I said earlier in the video, was just one of the shots that I wanted to get on this day. So I'm pretty happy. I'm a happy boy. If you did like this video, leave a like down below and help me out by hitting subscribe. But with that all said and done, I will see you next time.